Hey there, love lights. Good morning, darlings, or good afternoon, darlings. This is Sandra Bear Davis, the Appalachian Folk Medicine Woman. I hope you're having a really, really good day. I'm going to talk to you today about having Lyme's disease and the perspective, the change of perspective it has brought to my life. Believe it or not, I'm counting this as a blessing. I know that might sound strange, but I am. You see, I had gotten too busy, too active, too focusing on expansion of my business, too focused on my work as a way of making money, really good money. But you know, I work with a very sacred line of work that cannot be money focused. I am quite good at what I do, and there are a few people that can do what I do. And so the temptation there is for ones to kind of latch on to you, and they want you to really expand what you're doing and get out there and really, bring in the bucks. And I kind of fell into that whole trap of, there's a kind of greed and a kind of ego that goes with that sort of thinking. And I had prepared myself to do a whole big healers tour. I did not go in that with the intention of making big bucks, but of helping a lot of people. But then came in ones who wanted it to expand and become a huge money-making proposition. And just really wanted me to do things in a way that's just like Western civilization business model. And I completely lost my joy for the project at that point. And then, a couple weeks later, I got Lyme's disease. Lyme's disease makes you just so tired. I'm talking about if you've ever had a baby or lost a lot of blood. That kind of tired. The kind of tired that doesn't matter if you get a lot of sleep, you're still tired. You just drag through life and you drag through the days. And I've even had people to me say, well, you're a very spiritual person. Why do you think you would be allowed to get such a disease? Well, I tell you, I'm a human being. I'm a human being in human form. I'm a middle-aged person. I've got some years behind me. And things happen. Things happen when perhaps we are fatigued. We just succumb to these, we're in this world. And so, a person can succumb to a disease like that. But I have to say, ultimately, I think it's a saving grace for me. The quiet time, the time to meditate, to pray, to rest, to reflect, to go inward, to be introspective. These things have brought to me a clarity that I had been lacking of late. A clarity as to what my work is and why I do it and who I do it for. My work is, as a medicine woman, to walk between the world of spirit and the mundane. This has never been and never will be a big money-making proposition. Because traditionally, you allowed ones to come to you for healing or counsel or learning, and they would exchange groceries or firewood or sage or crystals or tobacco or whatever they had, they would bring to a medicine person. There was always an exchange of energy. It was never free. It was a decided upon in the person's heart what felt fair. And that's how I like to work. That's how I like to do things. And yet I have people that, really make fun of that or think that's really dumb to do it. That's the way it was in the past, but you can't live like that now. And I beg to differ. I beg to differ with that. And so right now, I'm taking time to heal. The way I was trained was that if you are, a medicine person or a healer, if you yourself are out of balance, then you do not have the right to lay your hands upon another in order to heal. The reason being is that if you can heal, if you can give out energy that helps people to heal, you can also suck out energy. Like I suck out disease, I could also suck out somebody's good health if I'm not careful. And so I have to work with absolute integrity. And I cannot work with absolute integrity knowing that my energy's down, that I'm not feeling well, that I'm not up to par, that I'm not as powerful as I need to be able to do the work that I need to do for people. And so I'm taking this time right now to pray, to go deeply inward, to meditate, to connect with my guides, to connect with my body. There was not enough caretaking going on for my physical vessel. And so I'm learning to take care of my body. So during the period of time that I'm going through this healing time, I'm going to be sleeping as much as I need to sleep. I get up in time to do my radio show. I have a 10 a.m. radio show. My goal is to start walking. Part of this Lyme's disease that has come on to me in the last week or so is a really bad flare-up of like an arthritis condition in all my joints. I don't have the fatigue as much, but all my joints are just aching, and I've been limping around like an old lady. So on days that I can, I will walk. Work on getting, back into shape. I'm working with herbs, and I'm working with eating healthily, getting enough rest, and just getting outside is good, getting outside some. And I'm just going to give myself this period of time that I need to heal. And I'm going to do another video because that's about a spiritual practice that I'm going to be getting into. A call from the Eastern Band of the Cherokee, for those that are of us that are of Cherokee descent. What they're encouraging us to do right now, to become more involved in our Cherokee heritage. So I'm going to do a second video here just in a second talking about that. But I just wanted to update ones on the fact that right now I'm not doing healing appointments or readings, either on the phone or in person. The only thing I'm really doing is my radio show, some YouTube videos, art when I feel like it, writing when I feel like it, and also if you want me to do a prayer request, distance healing, kind of work, send that to me, and I can do that, prayer, healing prayer, and once a month I'll do a fire ceremony for those that send me prayer requests, distance healing, or that want to kind of change around their incarnational contract, things that they want to create a happier life. I can work on those sorts of things. Those I find give me energy. They jazz me up. I enjoy it. But I'm working one-on-one with people right now or over the phone. Because people, I don't know, right now people tend to have a little argumentative type energy to them, or very, very needy and draining type energy to them. And right now my body needs the rest. My spirit needs the rest. I need to heal. I need to get well from this. And I anticipate doing so very soon. But I will work with this as long as I need to work with this as far as my own healing. So I hope you understand. I send you absolute blessings of love and light. And I wish you very, very well on your journey. Thank you. Aho.